Hello yogis, my name is Tonni Fudge and I will be guiding you through your practice today. Grab your mat, turn on some music, and let's get started. We're gonna get started on our backs. So once you get there, let's bring the palms of the feet together, the knees spread wide. And just start to close down your eyes. Your arms can be resting by your side, or maybe placing one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Just start to settle in here. Closing your eyes, starting to connect with your breath. And start to connect with this present moment. The only moment that matters, right here, right now. And maybe start to take a full body scan from the tip of the head all the way down towards the tips of the toes. Notice if you're holding tension anywhere in the body, maybe the jaw, the shoulders, the hips, and just soften there. Start to completely let go. And just check in with your energy today. And then bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing your inhales and your exhales. Are they deep? Are they shallow? And then take an inhale through your nose and send your breath all the way down towards the belly. Hold here. And then as you exhale, open the mouth side out, let it go. At the bottom of the breath, squeeze the belly button towards the spine, let all the air out. And then inhale through the nose. Send your breath towards the belly, up into the rib cage, hold here. And sip in a little bit more air, and a little bit more. And then exhale, side out, let it go. Squeezing the belly button towards the spine on the end of the exhale, letting out all of the air out of the lungs. And then inhale through your nose, sending the breath down towards the belly, starting to fill out through the rib cage, all the way up into the heart space. Really filling up the entire lungs, reaching up, and squeeze in a little bit more air, and sip in a little bit more and more and more until you feel completely full. And then as you exhale, side out, let it go. Soften your shoulders, your jaw, and just allow yourself to surrender here on your mat. And then when you're ready, just bring the palms of the feet to the earth. Point the knees up towards the sky. The feet can be about hip distance. Can you slightly tuck the tailbone under so you have a nice flat spine on the earth? And then I want you to take both hands towards the belly. And we're gonna start to warm up the core here with a little bit of belly breath, a little fire breath here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna inhale through your nose. And then as you exhale, sharp little exhales and squeeze the belly button towards the spine. And it's gonna sound something like this. So you're really squeezing the belly button in, squeezing the belly towards the spine as much as you can, and then just little quick shots of air. So when you're ready, take a big inhale through your nose, and then exhale, begin. Going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. And take a big inhale. And then exhale, open the mouth side out, let it go. And then from here, we're going to press into the feet. Bring the hands out by the sides. And then start to press down. As you inhale, you start to lift the hips up off the earth. Squeeze through your glutes. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Can you press the heels into the earth a little bit more? Press the upper back into the earth. Can you lift a little higher here? Really turn on your hips. Really turn on your hamstrings by pressing into the mat. And then thinking about energetically sending the heels towards the back edge of the mat. It's going to turn on those hamstrings. And then can you lift the hips a little higher and squeeze the glutes a little bit more? Really firing up the glutes here, firing up the core. And then think about drawing the inner thighs together like you're holding onto a block. And hold here. One more inhale. As you exhale, slowly start to release. Beautiful. Let's bring the feet a little wider than hip distance, about mat distance apart. Drop the knees in towards center. Slight tuck of the tailbone under. Think low ribs and hips tucked together. Beautiful. Just take one more breath here. One more inhale. And one more exhale. As you inhale, start to bring the feet back to about hip distance. We're just going to do that one more time. As you inhale, set up. As you exhale, press into the feet. Start to lift the hips off of the earth. Squeeze your glutes. Fire up through the hamstrings by pressing the feet into the mat and then energetically sending them towards the back edge of the mat. Think about turning on the inner thighs by squeezing into that imaginary block. And lift the hips a little higher. Breathe here. And a little slight tuck of the chin towards the chest. Take one more inhale. Can you press down through the feet? Squeeze your glutes a little bit more. Squeeze the inner thighs a little bit more. Big inhale. As you exhale, slowly roll down. Beautiful. And then from here, tuck the tailbone under slightly and start to stack the knees over top of the hips. We're going to fire up that core by pressing the hands into the thighs. Actually cross the arms here. Press your palms into the thighs and the thighs back into the palms. And really start to press the low back into the earth. Hold here. Starting to feel a little shake through the core. Just feel that turn on. Hold. Big inhale. Really focusing on your breath here. Maybe you lift your chest off of the earth, your shoulders off of the earth, starting to lift the shoulder blades up a little bit more. Press, press, press. Hold. The more you press your hands into the thighs and the thighs back into the hands, the more the core will fire on. Really starting to build strength in our core here so we can have a strong practice firing up those abdominal muscles. Holding for 5, for 4, 3, press a little bit more, 2, 1, good. We're going to send the legs up towards the sky. Start to lift your shoulders off the mat if they're not there already. Take the hands, interlace them just above the chest. Point your fingers, point up. Take the hands over towards the right side. Drop that right leg down and then lift it up. Just starting to warm it up here. Good. Going for 3. Last 2. And 1. And 2, turn it on a little bit more. Drop that left heel towards the mat. Take 5 more. This is going to really turn on the core. You're going to feel it in the obliques. For 3. Last 2. And 1, lift up. Both legs up towards the sky. Hands reach up and then over towards that left side. And then just starting to warm it up slowly here. Left leg drops down towards the mat and then lifts back up. And then again. Good. Last 3. Can you lift your shoulders a little bit higher? 2. Last 1. Bring them up. Take that right leg down this time. And then again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up and hold. Good. And we're going to take our hands by our sides, drop the head down onto the earth, and just start to lift the hips slightly off the mat. Lift up and down just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles and start to roll yourself up and down the spine. Good. Just starting to warm up the upper back, massaging into the spine here. And then when you're ready, meeting in boat pose, the toes can land on the earth. Think about sending your chest forward, so really puffing up through the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades back towards one another. Long flat spine, hold here. Maybe this is enough for you, or maybe you start to hover your toes off the earth and shins are now parallel to the mat. You can hold on to the hamstrings here for support, or even take those hands behind your back. If you have any low back issues, sciatica or anything like that, this can be a really good option for you. But if you want to challenge yourself, you start to bring your hands forward. Palms can face up towards the sky. Really turn on the core. You're going to feel that core feel nice and strong. Big inhale here. Maybe even start to straighten the legs. If that's too much, maybe just straighten one. See how that feels. And then you switch. And just challenging your body so that maybe one day you can hold both legs straight. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, we're going to slowly come down, Ardha Navasana. And then exhale, come back up. Inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last two. One more. Lift up. Cross your ankles, roll over. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees here. We'll just cycle through some cat-cows. As you inhale, drop the belly, sit bones reach high, gaze lifts. As you exhale, round your spine, tuck the tailbone under, press the earth away, gaze comes towards your belly button. Inhale, start to press into the earth, lift up, drop the belly down, and exhale, round. And just take these with your own breath. Cycle through a few of these on your own. Maybe even start to take some organic shapes and movements here. Maybe rolling out the torso. Maybe dropping the shoulders over the top of the wrists and starting to take some circles over the wrists, warming up your wrists here. And then switching directions if you took that. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, plant the hands. Fingertips are nice and spread wide. And then press all 10 fingers and all 10 knuckles down into the earth. And then start to fire up the arms. Really bring some strength into your arms. Think biceps forward, triceps back. Good. Tuck your toes under and start to hover the knees off of the mat, maybe about an inch. Squeeze the core. Belly button towards spine. Low ribs towards hip bones. Hold here. And gaze comes just directly underneath you. Breathe. Starting to build some heat, some strength here. Slowly warming up through the arms, the shoulders, the upper back, the core, even into the thighs, to the glutes. Take a big inhale. And then as you exhale, shift the hips up and back. Find your first down dog. Cycle through. And start to pedal the feet out, bending through one knee, straightening through the other. Maybe taking both knees bent and then straighten both legs. Start to shift your chest a little closer towards your thighs. Press into the palms a little bit more. Really have a strong foundation here. Maybe you close your eyes and just move with the body, feel the body here. Beautiful. Let's take the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Really think about sending that right knee up towards the top corner of the space and draw the chest towards that left thigh. Maybe you come high onto the left tip toes and really reach that right knee high towards the sky. Maybe you look underneath that left armpit and find the right toes. Hold here and just open up through that hip by maybe taking some circles here a few times. Go slow. We rush through life. We rush through our days or weeks or months. Try to slow it down here. Taking slower movements to really get into the body. Learning not to rush. Take one more inhale. Reopen the hip. Restack the right hip over the left hip. Breathe here. As you exhale, draw that right knee towards right tricep, squeeze. Hold here. Finding a little plank and squeezing that right knee towards right tricep, holding. As you exhale, draw the knee down towards the wrist, over towards the left, up towards left tricep, over towards the right. Good, take 2 more of those. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop it down. Last one. And that right foot on the outer edge of the right hand. High lizard lunge. Inhale, really create some space in the spine. Really puff up through the chest, taking the chest through the arms. And press back into the left heel, like you're pressing it onto the wall behind you. Inhale, create a little more length. As you exhale, drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Maybe start to roll onto the outer edge of the right foot. Maybe even come down onto the elbows. And then open up. Beautiful. Maybe if it's in your practice, bend the back knee and grab for the foot. Little twist. Breathe. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, slowly release. Plant the hands. And this time we're going to take the left foot on the outer edge of the left hand. So step it forward. Finding an active squat here. Reach the arms forward. Sit the hips a little lower. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together. Engage your core. Think about sending the knees towards the back corners of the space. Sit a little deeper. One more inhale. As you exhale, hands come to heart center. Engage your glutes, engage your core. Inhale, reach up, look up. As you exhale, sit deep. Plant the palms, step the left foot back, step the right foot back. Maybe you stay here in high plank, or maybe you cycle through your variation of chaturanga. You can always drop the knees, untuck the toes, press into the hands, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. And take 3 breaths here. Maybe you find stillness. Maybe you want to take a little movement. You can even cycle through some more chaturangas here if that's in your practice and you want to build some more strength. Moving 1 breath with movement here if that's in your practice and it's something that you need today. Or maybe you just need to find the stillness. Reconnect to an intention. Reconnect to yourself, your breath. Slow down the heartbeat. And then we're going to go into that on the second side. When you're ready, inhale, left leg reaches high towards the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Beautiful. Really press into the hands. Send the chest towards that right thigh. Maybe you're high onto the tiptoes here, or you can send the heel towards the earth. Take those circles a few times, opening up through that left hip and reversing the direction of the circles here. Beautiful. Inhale, open it up. As you exhale, draw the left knee towards left tricep, squeeze it in. Hold. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, squeeze that left knee a little closer towards the tricep, hold here. As you exhale, come down to the wrist, over to the right wrist, up and over. Good. 2 more. Taking this into a little square with your breath. Inhale, come up. And over. Good. Step that left foot on the outer edge of the left hand. High lizard lunge. Take some circles if that feels okay. Or maybe just find stillness and really puff up the chest. Press into the hands and then press the heel towards the back wall. Feeling a nice sensation in that the right hip flexor. Hold here. Recenter yourself, come back to your breath. Take 1 more inhale. As you exhale, you can drop the back knee, untuck the toe. Maybe open up towards the left side by dropping onto the outer edge of the left foot. Left hand can press into the thigh. Create a little movement if that's in your practice. Maybe even drop down onto your elbows. And then if it's in your practice, bend that back knee, holding onto the foot. Think about spiraling the chest towards the left side of the space. And can you press the foot back into the hand back into the foot? Create a little resistance here. Beautiful. One more inhale. As you exhale, release. Plant the palms. Lift the back knee, step forward, right foot by the right hand. Sit the hips down, reach the arms forward. Hold here, active squat. Think about all those little things. Drop the hips a little lower, engage your core. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Knees come towards the back corner edges of the space. Sit a little deeper. One more inhale. As you exhale, stand, hands come to heart center. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core. Inhale, reach up, look up. As you exhale, drop the hands down. Right foot back, left foot back. Find your high plank. Cycle through your variation chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. And we're going to jump right into active squat here. Maybe you just step the feet forward on the outside of the hands, or you can follow me by bringing the feet together to touch. Inhale to look forward, bend through the knees, and then you're going to step the feet on the outside of the hands. Sit the hips low, active squat. Big inhale here. As you exhale, stand. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, sit deep. Plant the palms. Maybe you step back and cycle through chaturanga, or maybe you hop back into chaturanga, elbows bend. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. One more time, same thing. Maybe you step into it, or maybe you hop into it. Gaze comes forward, bend through the knees. As you exhale, hop into active squat. Arms reach forward. Sit deep. Good, big inhale here. As you exhale, stand, hands come to heart center. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, sit deep. Plant the palms. And then you can step or hop back, cycle through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Take a big inhale here. And maybe as you exhale, stick the tongue out in lion's breath here. Do that 2 more times. Big inhale. Lion's breath. 1 more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg floats high. Draw the right knee in towards your chest. Squeeze it in. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, right knee, right tricep, squeeze. Inhale, up and back. Right knee, right towards the right tricep. Nope. Right knee towards the nose. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze a little tighter. Can you draw the chin towards the chest? Hold, hold, hold. Inhale, up and back. This time, right knee over towards the left tricep. Squeeze it in. Press into the earth. 1 more inhale. Exhale, up and back. And then draw the knee in towards the chest. Step forward. Setting up for crescent lunge. Before you set up, I want you to squeeze the legs together. Press the feet into the earth. High onto the back toes. When you're ready, float the hands up. Hands come up towards the sky here. Big inhale. Think left hip forward, right hip back. Can you melt the hips a little deeper? High onto the back toes. A little bend through that left knee. Big inhale here. As you exhale, left hand comes towards the earth, right arm up towards the sky. Holding here. Maybe this is enough for you, or maybe you want to send all 10 toes towards the outer edge of the right side of the mat. All 10 toes point over towards the right side. Stay here, or maybe start to float the right leg up and stack it over top of the left. Finding your side plank, Vashisthasana. Maybe hovering the right leg high, or even stepping back into wild thing. Big inhale. As you exhale, draw the right knee in towards your chest, and then step forward. Right hand just by the right big toe. Drop the left heel down. Side angle pose. Left arm up towards the sky. Hold. Gaze can come up towards the fingertips. You can stay here on the right hand, or maybe you start to hover the right hand towards the front of the space. Holding here, challenging your core. Can you think about lengthening through that right side body, squeezing the low ribs towards the hips, tucking the tailbone under. Hold, big inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand back. Drop the knee down. Drop the hips down a little bit more. Sink into this. Good. Big inhale here. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana, right arm forward. Straighten the right leg. Left hand up towards the sky. Gaze follows left fingertips. Think about lengthening out that right side body. Maybe you need to have the hand onto the shin, the earth, or maybe it's hovering. Big inhale here. As you exhale, frame the right foot. Up and back, three-legged dog. Draw the right knee towards left tricep, squeeze. Open up, fall in triangle. Right leg towards the left. Left arm up towards the sky. Beautiful. Maybe you even hover that right foot high. Left hand plants. Right leg up and back. Open it up, wild thing. And then exhale, right hand plants. Find your high plank, cycle through chaturanga. Inhale up dog. And exhale down dog. Beautiful. 2 breaths here. One more inhale. As you exhale, side out, let it go. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Draw the left knee towards the chest, squeeze it in. Inhale up and back. Left knee, left tricep, squeeze. Inhale up and back. Left knee to nose, squeeze it in. Hold. Really press into the earth. Draw the chin towards the chest, squeeze. Inhale up and back. Left knee, right tricep, squeeze and hold. Inhale up and back. Left knee draws towards the chest and then step it forward. Setting up for a crescent lunge when you're ready. Going through that little checklist, squeezing the legs in towards one another, scissoring in towards midline, and then start to lift up. Your feet are more on a train track than a tight wire. So have a nice distance here between the feet. If you feel wobbly, you just need to bring the feet a little wider. Inhale, arms towards the sky. Beautiful. Right hip forward, left hip back. Big inhale breath here. As you exhale, right hand plants. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Come high onto those back toes, little twist. Maybe this is enough for you, or maybe you want to take all 10 toes towards the left side. Press into that right hand, really build strength through that right shoulder. And hold here. Really press down into the right hand, build strength through that right arm. And then maybe you start to hover the left toes and start to bring that left foot on top of the right, finding Vashisthasana side plank. Maybe lifting that left leg high, or wild thing, step the foot behind you, open up. As you inhale, create a little space. As you exhale, draw the left knee in towards the chest, move slowly here, and then step the foot forward. Drop the back heel down, left hand plants by the big toe. Open up, side angle pose. Right arm towards the sky, gaze can follow. Maybe if you want to challenge your core, left hand floats forward. Holding here like you're holding onto a beach ball. Slight tuck of the core in. Can you settle the hips a little lower? Breathe. Big inhale. As you exhale, reverse your warrior. Big inhale breath. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose, left hand down, right arm up. Create length through that left side body. Gaze comes towards the fingertips. Soft bend through the knees. It's always encouraged here, especially if you hyperextend. Find a little soft bend. Big inhale breath. As you exhale, plant the palms, step back, left leg high, three-legged dog. Draw the left knee in towards right tricep, squeeze. Fall in triangle, left leg out, right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, plant the right hand, lift up and back. Flip your dog, wild thing here. Gaze comes towards the left fingertips, hips high, squeeze those glutes. And then exhale, high plank, cycle through chaturanga. Inhale up dog. And exhale down dog. Breathe. Take a nice big inhale and an exhale. let it go. One more of those. Exhale, let it go. One breath, one movement here, same flow. Inhale, right leg high towards the sky. Right knee, right tricep, squeeze. Inhale, up and back. Right knee to nose, squeeze it in. Inhale, up and back. Right knee to left tricep, squeeze. Inhale, up and back. Draw the right knee in towards your chest, up forward. Crescent lunge, reach up. Big inhale. As you exhale, left hand towards the earth, open up. Finding Vashisthasana or wild thing. As you exhale, draw the knee towards your chest. Step forward. Plant the left heel down. Open up, side angle pose. Beautiful. Maybe hover that right hand. As you exhale, exalt your warrior. As you exhale here, Trikonasana, left hand up towards the sky, right hand down. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Right leg high towards the sky. Draw the right knee towards left tricep. Fallen triangle. Maybe hover that right foot off the earth. Good. Left hand down. Right knee up and flip your dog. Good. Exhale, plant the right palm. Cycle through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Going into the other side right away. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee to tricep. Inhale, up and back. Left knee to nose. Inhale, up and back. Left knee, right tricep, squeeze. Inhale, up and back. And then step it forward. Set up for crescent. Inhale, reach up. Good. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm high. Maybe stay here or open up. Maybe find wild thing. As you exhale, slowly coming forward. Side angle pose, left hand down. Drop the right heel down, open up, side angle. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, exalt. Inhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand down, right arm up. Exhale, plant the palms. Three-legged dog. Draw the left knee towards right tricep. Fallen triangle. Maybe hover that left foot. Right hand down. Open up, wild thing. Exhale, plant the left hand. Cycle through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Big inhale here. Exhale, side out, let it go. Inhale, start to shift yourself forward into high plank. Hold. As you exhale, bend the elbows back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Find your belly. Take the right ear towards the mat. Arms can reach back. Maybe a little wiggle in the hips. And breathe. Take those big inhales and those big exhales. Let it go. And then we're going to come into Shavasana. So take your chin towards the mat, gaze comes down. Interlace the hands behind the low back. Think about sending the palms in towards one another, and then press the feet down into the earth. Shoelace sides of the feet press down. So you're starting to lift the kneecaps off of the earth. The legs should feel really engaged. Take a big inhale breath here. As you exhale, start to send the hands back towards the heels. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift the chest off of the earth. Try not to look forward, maybe just about a foot in front of your mat here. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift a little higher. Press the feet down into the earth. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale, lift a little higher. Engage your core. As you exhale, let it go. Left ear towards the mat. You can release the hands down. And then when you inhale, come back to your center. And this time, just palms raise up towards the sky, kind of like airplane arms here. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, start to lift the chest, lift the arms up towards the sky. Engage your core. Press this pelvis down into the earth. Start to hover the feet off of the mat here. Think about squeezing the inner thighs together like we did at the beginning of class. Hold. Big inhale, lift a little higher. Hold, hold, hold. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Can you lift the palms of the hands up? Lift the feet up. Big inhale. As you exhale, lower down, right here towards the mat. Beautiful. Take one more inhale breath here. As you exhale, bring your gaze back towards the mat. Place the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, and we're going to go up for a count of 5. When you're ready, big inhale. Maybe use your knees if you need them. As you exhale, press into the earth, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, high plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send it back. Downward facing dog. Big inhale breath here. Big exhale breath. We're gonna come to our seat. So maybe you jump through, you gaze forward, bend through the knees, and then jump through. Send the feet towards the top of the mat and sit down. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, fold. Paschimottanasana, folding over the legs here. Soften your shoulders down the back. Take a big inhale breath, inhale to lengthen, and exhale to deepen. Inhale, slowly start to reach up. Take that right foot and just cross it over the left leg. So it's just on the outside of the left knee. Maybe the left leg stays straight, or if you want, you can tuck that heel towards the right hip. Inhale to create length through your spine here. As you exhale, take that left elbow and hug the right knee, starting to twist over towards the right side. Inhale to create length. As you exhale, can you deepen the twist? Use your core to deepen. Right hand can come behind you. If it's up towards the back, you start to lift that shoulder up. So maybe you walk your fingertips towards the back edge of the mat and soften that right shoulder down. Big inhale to create length. Exhale, create a little depth, little twist here. Big inhale. As you exhale, release. And then just switch sides. Right leg down the mat. Cross the left foot over. Big inhale, lengthen through your spine. Maybe you want to tuck that right heel in towards that left glute. Inhale, and then create length here. And then as you exhale, hugging your elbow around the knee, left hand comes behind your back. Create a little length here. As you exhale, you twist a little deeper. Maybe walking those fingertips towards the back edge of the mat. Breathe. Every time you inhale, you lengthen the spine, and every time you exhale, you deepen your twist. Take one more breath, and exhale, release it out. And start to draw the knees in towards your chest and roll down onto the spine. Maybe a little rock from side to side here. Give the knees a nice hug. Drawing the knees maybe towards the outer edges of the body, the shoulders, the armpits. Holding here, and this could be enough for you. Or maybe you reach up and grab for the outer inner arches of the feet. Think about sending the sit bones down towards the mat. Nice flat spine from the tip of the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. Soften your shoulders down the back. Can you press the hands into the feet and the feet back into the hands? Getting a little resistance, a little strength through your hips. Close your eyes. Breathing here. Take one more inhale. And exhale, start to draw the knees back in towards your chest. Release that out. Give yourself the biggest hug. Wrapping the arms around the legs. Squeeze everything so tight. Giving yourself the biggest hug. Like it's the last time maybe you'll see yourself. Give yourself so much love, so much appreciation, and so much gratitude for just being here and showing up for yourself no matter what the practice looked like for you. It was everything that it needed to be, nothing more, nothing less. So squeeze everything super tight. Draw your chin towards your chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Take an inhale. Squeeze a little tighter. Inhale, breath. And then as you exhale, let everything go on your mat, finding your final resting pose. Heels come towards the top corner edges of the mat. Arms can reach wide. Palms face up towards the sky. Let it all go. Let it melt into the earth, softening through the space between the brow, the cheekbones, soften through the jaw, the shoulders, relaxing your chest, your arms, your torso, the hips, soften through the legs, the quads, the hamstrings, the shins, the knees, the calves, the ankles. Let them all go, just really becoming so soft, so light, and melting into the earth. And allow yourself to take time here on your mat. Take time here to let your body absorb all the benefits of today's practice. I challenge you to stay here for a few minutes on your mat. Try not to rush up. But when you're ready, take your time. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for showing up on your mat today and allowing me to guide you through your practice. From my heart to yours, namaste.